Welcome to day 62 of the Sacred Pause. Thank you to our dear sister Mary for the river meditation that she brought us last night. I am always a sucker for a sacred waterfall and a pool full of crystals. Mary, there's something very special about you. Thank you. Today I wanted to start with a poem which I wrote earlier today, and it's called The Chase. You told me to chase, so I chased. You told me to dance, so I danced. You told me to wait, but I let go. And then you came. Now today I wanted to talk about the true definition of success, because this is a concept whose meaning has changed dramatically in my life since I started to open my eyes to the bigger picture. In Western culture, we're told that success comes in the shape of big houses, impressive job titles, six-figure salaries, and a set of wheels which will impress our friends. We're told that we need to find a good-looking partner, wear expensive-looking clothes, and to look younger than our true age. And of course, if we do all that, then we've succeeded in life and we'll be happy. Well, before I started on this amazing spiritual journey, and before I found the sanctuary of meditation, I had ticked most of these boxes, not all of them. I had the so-called dream job, the big salary, the sports car, and the pretty girl. And yet, deep down, the more I started to live this so-called cherished lifestyle, the more this feeling of emptiness grew inside me, as my soul yearned for something deeper, something more profound, something with meaning. You see, none of the above list could really prepare me for the things that scared me about the future. The death of my mother, for my own death. None of it could explain the utter bewilderment and joy inside me as my wife gave birth to a human being, my child. None of it could explain the darkness that I felt within me when one of my best friends died, and another tried to kill himself. None of it taught me how to speak to this person about life and death and being alive and getting through. None of it could help me to understand why I had this deep, deep yearning to help people, instead of hanging around and interviewing millionaire footballers and sports stars who only wanted to talk about PlayStations and video games like Fortnite. And as I reframed my view of life, I saw that none of us are ordinary, but we're all, in fact, extraordinary. And as my life compass and its magnetic north became my heart center instead of my mind, as I started to move away from the lower chakras and turned in the key decisions to my higher chakras, as I started to realize that success was not about the volumes of money flowing into the bank account, and nor was it dependent on the recognition that I'd find in the world if I jump through the right hoops. Success was about learning to walk with joy, to have meaning in every single moment. The source of our life force flows from within us and is not dependent on any external forces or factors whatsoever. Success is about the quality of our existence, about going deep inside, about learning to enhance our souls, of finding that constant source of life, the rhythm of our God force. And when we do, wherever we sit, whatever journey we go on the inside or the outside, whatever we do, life is magnificent because we understand it. And we're not being pushed or controlled or turning the lights on that other people are telling us to turn on. The Western world, you see, teaches us to set petty goals and to set them at a very young age. At 18, we've hardly even arrived. We don't even know who we are. And we're already being told to search for good jobs, good-looking partners. No. If we listened to our souls, we would hear them screaming out for patience, for time, so we can look inwards, understand who we really are, and not who we're told to be. And that way, when we know ourselves, all the pieces will fall into place naturally, rather than us becoming another Western world clone. You see, these mediocre milestones that we're told to aim for and set for ourselves, they're so artificial because they're linked to social and cultural relevance. And of course, we do have to survive in this world. We can't just live in the clouds all the time. But what our soul needs is not antidepressants when we don't get to the place that we're told to go to, or even antidepressants that we get when we do get to the place and we realize it's not that good. Now, actually, what our soul needs is to go within and to create a vision, a grand design. Because when you've got the knowledge and the wisdom, and you know yourself, the house you build is so much more beautiful because it's the one you understand, that you know you're going to love. The truth is that if we go within, if we tap into the riches of our soul, seek out the many dimensions beyond the human intellect, we feel permanently fulfilled no matter what we do. And even better, once we've understood who we really are, we can have anything we want on the outside too, including the big houses and the big cars and the fluffy bobble hat. Did I say fluffy bobble hat then? Well, I always wanted one of those. Don't tell anyone. My brothers and sisters, to be successful, and let's try not to use this term too much, but to be spiritually successful, we need to be alive. We need to be authentic. We need to be the real you. We need to be conscious, not compulsive. We need to be conscious in all that we do. We need to live from the heart. We need to have clarity. not just confidence. Anyone can have confidence, but clarity is key. And when we do have that clarity, we can make a vision, so we can have our own ideas and make them happen. Because when you go deep inside and you find yourself, you realize that things like retirement, we don't want to be doing that, because we never want to stop working on improving ourselves. Success is a consequence, a process, and that process needs to be a conscious process which we work on every day. And this process will bring that balance to our lives that we've always craved, and it will allow us to feel deep, deep joy. Tonight's meditation will be done by the magnificent Mary Curtis. She'll be taking us to the ocean, where we'll find out that there's a lot going on beneath the waves. Before you begin, please open sacred space and send great healing to the people of South America. Please also send healing to our firefighters, the health workers and carers who continue their incredible work across our planet. And please send great healing to all the people who are involved in any kind of abuse, whether they are the abusers or the abused. They all need our love. Please also send healing to our dear sisters Yasmin and Gabriella, who need our love and our healing right now. Thank you. We love you, sisters. And to our brother James, on behalf of all at the Sacred Pause. Please send more healing and more love to Duncan, and that's on behalf of our dear sister Jane. Please send great healing to Andrea and to Elizabeth, both of whom need our love right now after some difficult times, on behalf of our dear sister Sonia. Please send great healing to Ian, who's in Scotland, on behalf of Wilma. He's been by himself for so long. Let's send him so much love. And let's send lots of love and thanks to Wilma and Sonia for putting these people in, for their incredible loyalty to the Sacred Pause. Please send love and healing to Alex, our dear brother in the United Kingdom, who needs our love right now. And to all of you, let's send love and healing to everyone on the Sacred Pause for all of your incredible efforts, but you also deserve healing. So to anyone who's never asked for any healing, and to all of you who've asked for it, we send you lots of love. I'm sorry about the background noise, but it's bedtime and it's getting a little bit late, and my daughter's playing in the background. God bless her. The revolution has begun. Let's evolve with honour, compassion and grace. Yours in love and peace, Peter. Namaste.